Bretet as to the time hacks as we stand by for physical separation.
SSVP mode complete. And separation confirmed. Copy. Physical separation.
Undocking confirmed at 8:07 p.m. Central Time.
Or not?
As the International Space Station and the Soyuz TMA-14 flew 220 miles over northern China.
I can't hear you at all. I only hear the echo. Yeah, please monitor the status of the seals on the bulkhead. They look wonderful. We can dock to it, no problem. Very good. So you want to go back now, Gennady? Yeah, Mike. Look, we're passing HTV, and we see it through periscope. Oh, yes, that's true. Wow, it's beautiful. Goodbye, station. Take care, you guys, and we'll see you in a little bit. Good luck. Good luck to you, Gennady, and your crew. Yes, Gennady, I am here. Have a great landing. Be safe. Thank you. Thanks, guys. And we should have come with you for a little while, but while we have you on, thank you so much for excellent guidance during our handover activities. Thank you for
our flight is during last 10 days.
For providing us some lessons and experience.
My pleasure. Good luck, guys, and have a nominal re-entry and soft landing. We are with you. Спасибо, Ром. Frank, да, Гена, на связи. Don't forget.
Thank you, Roman.
Big mouse. Да. Но у нас здесь все будет порядок, потому что у меня было 4 месяца очень хороший пример. Поэтому я попытаюсь сделать как тебе. Thank you.
Thank you, Gennady. You were a great example for how to be a wonderful commander, and I will try to do as good of a job.
Давай, Джах. Where is Nikki? Nikki вас фотографирует. Bye-bye, Nikki. Так, ждем.
Bidding das Vidanya to what has been their orbital home for the past half year. Gennady Padalka and Mike Barrett receiving well wishes from the crew on board the International Space Station, particularly that from Roman Romanenko and Max Sareev, the 2 Russian cosmonauts remaining on board.
5 seconds.
Along with Nicole Stott, Frank DeWinner, the new station commander, now officially beginning Expedition 21.
At 3 minutes after separation.
Along with Jeff Williams, the NASA flight engineer, who will become Expedition 22 commander upon the departure of DeWinner, Romanenko, and Thirsk on December 1st. The first separation burn has been completed now as the Soyuz begins to initiate a faster opening rate that will eventually place the Soyuz 12 kilometers away from the International Space Station for the deorbit burn that will be coming up in just 2.5 hours.
And keep reporting.
An excellent view of the Soyuz TMA-14 under the command of Gennady Padalka. 7.2 meters long, 3 compartments. The bulbous compartment at the front is the orbital module, the very top section. The crew is strapped into its custom-made couches in the middle section called the descent module, the only section that survives the landing back to Earth. And the rear portion of the white section with the solar arrays attached, that is the instrumentation and propulsion module. shortly before the Soyuz will reach the first traces of the Earth's atmosphere. Pyrotechnic initiators will command the separation of the three sections of the Soyuz, and the descent module then will enter the Earth's atmosphere, at which point Gennady Padalka and Mike Barrett will feel the first traces of gravity for the first time in a half year, as temperatures around the descent module begin to build up with a plasma heating effect that will from time to time reduce the effectiveness of communications on the VHF Soyuz audio system back to flight controllers at the Russian Mission Control Center in Korolyov outside Moscow.
Roman, how do you read? Home check.
And now we're getting a replay of the final moments of the descent of the Soyuz TMA-14, shot by the search and recovery teams from one of the lead helicopters at the landing site. You should be able to see just an instant before touchdown the puff of smoke from the braking rockets, the soft landing engines that help to slow the Soyuz down. You can see from its lateral movement that the Soyuz incurred some wind, which is typical for this time of year on the steppe of Kazakhstan. Again, a replay of the landing of the Soyuz TMA-14 spacecraft that occurred at 11:32 p.m. Central Time, 10:32 a.m. Kazakhstan time on Sunday morning. And at this point, the Soyuz would have landed. It was just out of the field of view. The porthole windows on those Russian Mi-8 helicopters are very narrow. And there you see the helicopter, the very first helicopter landing just seconds after the touchdown of the Soyuz. The wind carried the Soyuz off as it rolled onto its side, which is very typical. These are technicians from RSC Energia, the initial team that lands right after the touchdown of the capsule. Essentially, they're rolling the capsule now to the correct orientation for the opening of the hatch to begin the extraction of the crew. And now Mike Barrett, Dr. Ed Powers, the lead flight surgeon on the right side of your screen. NASA flight engineer Mike Barrett at the landing site, looking hale and hearty, as he has been extracted now from the Soyuz TMA-14. One of the Russian nurses working with him to take his temperature. This is a typical post-landing procedure.
Gennady?
Sonny, how are you? Good, how are you? It's okay.
Soyuz Commander, Expedition 19 and 20 Commander Gennady Padalka. The crowd around the crew members, including medical personnel, technicians from RSC Energia, and members of the search and recovery forces.
this